Excel Chapter 9. Before you get started, I want you to go ahead and open up the theater file that you were given and do a file save as and name it Community Theater, just like it says on page 422. However, before you start, I need you to do something. We're going to be running a macro later, and a macro records every click of your mouse, so you can't make a mistake or it records the error, and it will repeat the error when someone tries to run it. So you have to do it correctly the first time, or you get to delete it and start over, and delete it and start over. So I was working on a chapter with the beginning Excel class and discovered that there is a keyboard command that did not work on my computer. It's not a particularly important command, and I didn't think too much about it until I got into this chapter, and we're going to be doing it in a macro. Therefore, it has to work. So what you're going to do is you're going to click in cell A1. This is just a test. That has nothing to do with any step on your homework. And you're going to take the end key, END, and the down pointing arrow, and you're going to go end, down arrow, and it should take you to A5. If it doesn't, okay, then you're not going to be able to do the macro correctly. So I went online, did a bunch of research, and finally found out the issue is with the scroll lock. Now, if this worked for you, you're done. Just stop this video and go get on your tutorial. If it did not work, it has to do with the scroll lock. The scroll lock is someplace at the very tippy top of your keyboard, usually above the backspace key next to the print screen, and you're going to have to toy with turning that scroll lock on and off until you can get the keyboard command end down arrow to take you from A1 to A5. And by the way, what it does is it takes you to the first cell of the last row that's filled in a workbook. Okay, so very important that this works. If it doesn't, you're gonna have to play that scroll lock until you get it to work. All right, so do that before you do anything else.